When I started to research what the world would look like without us, I thought this would be an incredibly depressing and daunting sort of task. Instead, what I found was it was, I mean, of course, a great sadness in thinking about this, but there's actually something very refreshing to realize that the world will go on without us quite happily. And so in exploring that, I also had the benefit of using a sort of bird's eye view through ST, who is very much the embodiment of hope. And so through his lens, he's sort of this irrepressible optimist, and he believes in our species above anything. And I felt, when I first started, I felt like I'd maybe lost hope, that there's still a chance for us to turn things around and sort of focus on saving the species that need our help. But ultimately, through ST's optimism, I realized that I'm still very hopeful that there are things we can do. And I think a key in that is in sort of relating to species in a different way and seeing them as our neighbors and our kin as opposed to, you know, the us and them. And I also think sort of changing the view to see the world in a less anthropocentric way is incredibly refreshing and humbling. And a reminder that, you know, it is a glorious world we live in, and it is made all the better by the biodiversity we have. I wonder if The Jungle Book, Disney's version of The Jungle Book, wasn't an enormous inspiration for me. That's still my favorite Disney movie. And in terms of sort of more literary influences, it's hard to say. I think maybe Roald Dahl played a really big influence when I was younger. I love Gerald Durrell, who wrote sort of extensively about growing up around so many animals in Greece, and in a humorous way as well. So that was, I think Gerald Durrell was a huge influence on me.
Hachette.